I can confirm that we will introduce measures on hospitality similar to those outlined for England by the Prime Minister a short while ago, and thereby align as far as possible with the rest of the UK. However, the advice given to the Cabinet by the Chief Medical Officer and the National Clinical Director is that this on its own will not be sufficient to bring the R number down. They stress that we must act not just quickly and decisively, but also on a scale significant enough to have an impact on the spread of the virus. So after careful consideration, we have decided that from tomorrow, to be reviewed every 3 weeks, and with exceptions that I will come on to, visiting other households will not be permitted. To be clear, this extends the restriction that has been in place across the west of Scotland for the past 3 weeks to all of Scotland. Regulations giving effect to this change will come into force on Friday, but I am asking people to comply from tomorrow. One of the reasons we have decided to do this is that our early data suggests that this restriction is starting to slow the increase of cases in the west of Scotland. So if we take the difficult decision to extend it nationwide now, in an early and preventative way, we hope it will help to bring the R number down and the virus back under control. There will be exceptions for those living alone or alone with children who form extended households, for couples in non-cohabiting relationships, for the provision of informal childcare by, for example, grandparents, and for tradespeople. But for everyone else, visiting each other's houses will for now not be permitted. These new restrictions apply to people's homes, in other words, to private indoor spaces. Rules for meeting other people in public indoor spaces that are subject to strict regulation and guidance remain the same. You can meet with one other household only and in groups of no more than 6 people. As I said earlier, we will be working with local authorities to strengthen inspection and enforcement in indoor public places, and enforcement action, including closure if necessary, will be taken against shops, pubs, restaurants or other premises that do not ensure compliance. You can also continue to meet with one other household in groups of up to 6 people outdoors, including in private gardens. Outdoors, though, we intend to exempt children under 12, both from the limit of 6 and the limit of 2 households. There will be no limits on the ability of children under 12 to play together outdoors.